It is important that there is a strong involvement of Parliament in the process, that it is especially important given the potentially very divisive effects of amnesty laws, that there's an appropriately large majority in Parliament voting in favor of an amnesty in order to build bridges, because that is, of course, the main aim of what this amnesty should achieve. To achieve that social and political reconciliation, as it is called, which we say is in itself a legitimate aim, there is a need for inclusiveness in the process, and that also means that a fast-tracked legislative procedure might not be very good for adopting such amnesty laws. And the judge should be entrusted in deciding to apply the general criteria set by Parliament to specific cases. If that is guaranteed, if that is done, we do not necessarily see any problem with the separation of powers between the political domain and the judiciary. Applied to Spain, that means that we recommend to narrow down and define in a more precise manner the material scope of the amnesty law. So that is Article 1 of the draft law. We recommend to look into the temporal scope of the amnesty. We do not necessarily say it's not appropriate, but we do say we have not seen justification for the dates that have been chosen for this amnesty. We call for a meaningful dialogue. We are aware of the very divisive nature of this issue in your country. The divisiveness was probably there before the amnesty bill, but the amnesty bill, or talking about the amnesty bill, has deepened that profound division in Spanish society, and therefore we ask all parties in this process to enter into a meaningful dialogue, and also we ask the authorities to search for this appropriately large majority for adopting this amnesty law, even though we are aware that the organic law, of course, on the basis of Spanish law, doesn't need an appropriately large majority. In order to reach that legitimate aim, which is normalization in the relationships between Spain and Catalonia, or Catalonia, of course, is part of Spain. But that normalization process, the appropriateness of how you try to achieve that is for the political decision makers. Amnesty is one possibility to achieve that goal. There are, of course, others. And in the past, also, the Spanish authorities have used other instruments as well to achieve that goal. So it is not for the Venice Commission to say, well, you should choose that modality. Whether it is considered proportionate, appropriate, is for the Spanish authorities. But indeed, we have tried to recommend certain specific boundaries when you do choose for the modality of an amnesty law.